Hello everyone and welcome back to the Argyle Way. So this is another new video on the channel. This is about some Plymouth Argyle related transfer news. So the main one today is obviously, it was announced at 12:30. What a stupid time for that to be enough. But the announcement of Sam Cosgrove. We talked about it yesterday, about Sam Cosgrove, who was going to join, and Jephcott Future. But an official announcement of a season-long loan deal. 6'4" striker from Birmingham. He's played at Aberdeen, been at Everton's Youth Academy, but signed on loan from Birmingham. But it's a weird signing really because he's 6'4", and we've already got Jephcott, Hardy, and Niall Ennis. Like, it's a little bit weird one really. But for you, Liam, get your thoughts on that signing then.
Yeah, obviously we talked about it yesterday, but I mean, to be fair, I mean, I don't get why we signed him because we already got Ennis, we got Hardy, we've got Jephcott. Jephcott's apparently gonna go out on loan, from what I've heard. But yeah, Sam Cosgrove. I mean, it could work. I mean, he's 6'4", so if he gets a start in the team, we know where his target man will be. It'll be him at obviously and Hardy, unless we go to two up top. And yeah, I mean, he's 6'4". If he gets to start happy days, he could get a couple of goals. And yeah, he could be a good signing, but we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah. And like as well, you wasn't here in the last video, Harvey, but get your thoughts on this as well.
Well, I've done my little bit of research on him, and he hasn't got the best of stats. Compared to, he's played 187 games, only scored 51. If we compare that to the other strikers at the club, obviously Sam being 25 years of age, we compare it to Jephcott at 22. Jephcott's played 135, so a lot less games, but scored 42 goals, which is, quite close to his margin. Hardy, same age, 25, a lot more games than 212, but 11 more goals was 62. And then, we look at Ennis, 44 games and only 6 goals, but he's only 23 and he's not really had any other progression other than at Argyle. And then Morgan Whittaker, who's obviously come on us on loan from Swansea this season as well, 79 games and 12 goals for the 21-year-old. Again, like Liam said, 6'4" striker. We've been begging for a tall striker, a little target man to get into the box. We haven't really had one since Ryan Taylor in our League Two days. So
yeah,
it's a bit of a weird signing. I doubt he's going to get games because Hardy's on form now, and then Ennis isn't a bad player. We've also got Morgan Whittaker on the bench, who's proved he's worthy of starting. So yeah, it's a bit of a weird transfer. A highlight of his career is that I'd say his move to Aberdeen back in 2018 was an undisclosed fee between £25,000 and £40,000. So he is worth a little bit of money. But yeah, I think it's a weird transfer.
Yeah, because it was out of the blue as well, this transfer as well. I didn't expect us to get another signing in before the transfer deadline day. But we'll go through some of his. We'll try and go through some of his quotes that he said, if I can try and find them very quickly. But I'll try.
Should be on
Argyle's website. Yeah. But one of the quotes that he said, I played against Argyle twice last season, and they were an impressive outfit. But this will both times I played against Argyle, I was mightily impressed. When the opportunity came up to come here, I knew it would be a great chance for me, and I had some great experience to bring to this club. But we'll see what happens though, because we've had it with loads of players before though. But 6'4", like I said, but we'll see what he brings to the table at this club. It's simple as that. Definitely. But,
yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
We've had loads of strikers throughout our time, but where does that leave Jephcott? Where does that leave Jephcott? And like, he'll probably most likely go out on loan now. Definitely, for sure.
I'd be happy to see Jephcott fully leave, to be honest. I think he's done it. He's done his time at the club, and he's not a bad player, but I don't think he gets in over Hardy and Ennis. And now this new lad Sam Cosgrove's come in. I think it's just going to make him unhappy. And while we can get a little bit of money for him while he's under contract, I think we might as well just take the money while we can.
Yeah, definitely.
And use it
Yeah.
and use it somewhere else. And try and get the squad in whenever the next transfer window is.
Yeah.
Yeah, invest it into the academy or something. I think that's Argyle's downfalls on is the academy.
Because like the other day when we played against Bristol, I like the look of Jenkins Davies, Saka that came on, Longwick on loan from Wolves, but it depends. I don't know if he'll probably stay for another season, but it's a good positive youngster there, Longwick. We've got other good young players coming through, but we had Finley Crass going on loan to Yeovil. We had Brandon Purcell, but with Jephcott, Hardy, and like last season we played two up top. We played two up top last season. We had Jephcott and Hardy, but then we switched in and out with Ennis. But this season we're playing with one striker, and it seemed to be a little bit of a better role for us as well with one striker. But do you think we'll move to two strikers again, or do you think we'll stay with one?
I think personally that we will move Hardy out wide, and then if Sam Cosgrove does decide to start, I think we can't really bench Hardy because his form this season's been good, and if we bench him, we can't bench three strikers in one game. So I think we'd have Hardy out wide, either on the left or the right. He played a bit in his first season. I think we'll have him out wide, and then there's Sam Cosgrove up top, and then alongside him would be Finn Azaz, and possibly drop Mayer down to the middle with Butcher or Pan Kamara if he starts to play.
Yeah, with Panucci Kamara, we thought he was going to leave as well. Like, there's still time, maybe he could leave, but I don't think he will most likely leave now. It's very close to the end of the transfer window. We thought he would go to either Sheffield Wednesday or maybe to another team. But I am happy he's staying because he was one of my favourite players last year. He was a very important midfielder for us. But this season, we've brought in Alex Butcher, who's played most of our games this season, and Finn Azaz, who's absolutely amazing, if I'm honestly going to say. Very, very brilliant.
Yeah, if he has a very good, if Finn Azaz has a very good season, we should sign him permanently.
I don't think we will though. It's not the Argyle way. We love bringing in a few players on loan and never following through with it.
Yeah.
No.
It's like that. It's like that with loads of players. Like, I think we've done that with I don't know if we brought in Timmy. I think it was Timmy. I remember Timmy Abraham, but I think he went off straight away. And Stephen Sessegnon last season, he went back to Fulham. But it's like that with Argyle every single season. But the Finn Azaz though, he's scored like three. I think he scored 3 goals already this season in a
3 or 4
amount of starts.
Yeah,
scored against Forest Green, scored against
Barnsley,
I think.
Barnsley, yeah.
Scored against Peterborough.
Yeah, and Peterborough.
And didn't he score against? Did he score against Fleetwood or was that Hardy?
I think that was Hardy with a penalty.
That was Hardy.
Hardy. It was a penalty, yeah.
Like if we're we'll move back onto a striker. But if one gets injured this season, maybe like if Niall Ennis or Ryan Hardy gets injured this season, then he'll probably move Jephcott back into contention. But I don't think he will get ahead of Sam Cosgrove, Ryan Hardy, and Niall Ennis, like you said as well earlier. But
and Morgan Whittaker as well.
Morgan Whittaker, as well.
Morgan Whittaker as well. So that puts him down the pecking order for 4 strikers. So that's why I think we should offer him to clubs and try get money if we can, because we're just paying his wages for him to be training 5 days a week, and he don't want that. He wants to be playing, and we don't want to pay his wages for nothing. So if he goes.
Well, but it's crazy times though. It's crazy times, but like we'll also, because you wasn't here yesterday, but we'll talk about Argyle versus Derby because you wasn't here yesterday. But what do you honestly think for like lineup wise and obviously Derby's lineup as well.
I'm a bit nervous for it because obviously our away form at the moment has been a bit poor.
Definitely.
But I don't think we can go in negatively. I think, you know, it's one of them where we've got to be that horrible team to play for a draw at their type of ground. With you know their squad. I haven't really seen their squad, but they're definitely going to be title contenders this year.
Yeah.
To be honest, the teams To be honest, the teams like Barnsley, the teams like Peterborough, the teams like who's the other one?
Ipswich Wednesday,
Sheffield Wednesday. We have to go to their ground and try. Obviously, we want to win, but at least get a draw from it. Whereas if the teams come to us, they expect the minimum draw, because not many teams beat us at home park, do they?
No.
Yeah.
No. So we expect to win at home. So go on.
I think we got to be. How many teams have we seen in the past few years come down to home park? Like your smaller type sides, like Wimbledon, like Fleetwood, and that come down and literally from the first whistle that will just time waste to play for the draw. That's what we've got to be like. We've got to be one of them like arsehole type sides, but we've never been like it.
Gonna answer the door quick.
No worries.
Yeah, we've never been like it, and I think that's been our downfall. Like many times where we've been 3-1 up in Fleetwood last year, 3-1 up with like 20 minutes to go, and we throw it away because we're still trying to go for a fourth where we need to shut up shop. Derek Adams was the perfect manager for that, but he done it in the wrong way. We'd go 1-0 up in the first half, and the second half we'd play 5 at the back, possibly 6 at the back at times. So I believe that, you know, if we do somehow take the lead at Derby, we need to shut up shop straight away. And we can now say we've got a good back line with Dan Scarr, James Wilson back, Gillespie, Nigel Longwick, you know, Coops in goal. We've got a strong defence, which we can hold out draws and win. So, I think. No, I couldn't get a ticket. I know.
Yeah. We've got decent depth in our defence. We've got very decent depth. James Wilson, Dan Scarr, Longwick. If I can name some others, Gillespie. We've got decent amount of depth in the defence.
Yeah,
but
100%.
Oscar Hall. He played well against Bristol.
Yeah, only 16. Looks a good young player. Yeah,
he's one of them where we could take him to a game like Derby, and say, you know, with our new formation where it can turn from a 3-back to a 5-back, we could take like an Oscar Hall to Derby, and with 5 minutes to go, just bring him on at, I don't know, at 1-1 and just secure the point, rather than us bringing on, I don't know, a Morgan Whittaker for, you know, a striker, and then us risk taking that extra goal.
Yeah.
So I think, especially for Saturday, I think it'll be more for us, for Argyle anyway. It'd be more 1 point gained than 2 points lost if we draw.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely think a draw for this game. I'll be happy with a draw from Derby.
I mean, draw against Derby, and if we can, beat Sheffield Wednesday and beat Oxford.
Yeah,
we're capable of beating Sheffield. We're capable. We tore them apart twice last year. Like, we played them once in the once in the FA Cup or twice in the FA Cup, and then twice in the league.
Twice in the league.
Yeah,
twice in the league, and then in the FA Cup as well, where we beat them 3-0. So we know we can beat Sheffield. We know we can beat Oxford, but it just depends how we're playing. Like, you know, them type of teams, they'll come down here and play for a draw, and then snatch a last minute winner. That's the type of teams that they are. Like, and their fans back them for 90 minutes. Whereas with us, I feel.
I can tell you for a fact now, Oxford will come down for a draw.
Yeah,
they've had an awful start. They've had an awful start. Like,
and their fans will back them for 90 minutes. Whereas our fans, we go 1-0 down, or we go 2-1 down, and we start becoming negative.
How many we gave Oxford for allocation? Because it's on Tuesday night. Do you know?
I'm not too sure. I'm guessing 2 blocks, just the usual. I think they'll bring down a decent amount. I think they'll probably
Yeah, for
they
sure.
won't fill it, but they'll bring down like about a block of fans. I'd say they'd fill up a block.
Probably,
Hopefully,
yeah.
I'm hoping.
To be fair, we said that about Bolton.
Yeah, to
True.
be fair. I just don't want that
True.
to age well. I just don't want that aging well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Has anybody else got any other questions that we could possibly go through, or do you think we've summed up everything?
Yeah, we summed up everything.
Yeah,
I
we
believe.
said everything, to be fair, yeah.
Yeah. All right then. So thank you everyone for watching. We've basically explored all of everything today. But thank you for Harvey for jumping on, and Liam as well, of
Right.
course.
No problem.
But we got loads more content coming up. But Derby versus Plymouth, very big game on Saturday. Very excited. But thank you all for watching, and we will see you next time. Goodbye.
Peace.